Jordan, talk about this year. Kind of what's special, and kind of why did you want him involved?
Yeah, so obviously this year, adding Micah Parsons as another host to be able to really make it a real offense versus defense game. Obviously the years past has been O versus D, but we haven't had that host on defense. So I think he'll be a great addition. Obviously we know what type of player Micah is on the football field, phenomenal player. I don't know exactly what his status will be playing-wise, but I know he's a competitor. He'd love to be out there and showcase his softball skills and, have fun, talk a little smack during it, and just make it a great event.
So do you think it's going to be close at all? Do you think he can beat you?
Oh, definitely not. No. I think offense has won the past, past 3 years, I feel like. So, I have no doubt offense will be able to walk away with the defense. They talk a big game, but I don't think they can back it up.
How about actually having to go against him? Are you a little nervous about that? Seeing him on the football field probably makes you a little nervous. Seeing him here, a little nervous or not?
Nah, I think Micah Parsons on a football field is a completely different animal, and when he's trying to tackle me, he's trying to take my head off during these games and practice. That's a whole different animal. So softball, obviously, non-contact. Hopefully, no, there's no collisions out there on the softball field. But nah, I'm not scared about that.
All right. Kind of maybe talk about the game last year for you, kind of how it went, and kind of why it's so special for you to be here.
Yeah, no, it was a great event. I think every year I've been here participating, I think the coolest part is seeing the fans show up, see the stadium packed out. I think for a lot of the rookies and guys who haven't been here, it's their first kind of event because they get drafted, and this is their first time kind of being around Packers fans. So for them to see the love and the support, that's what makes it so special. Is just the fans showing up, bringing the kids out, and just having a night of watching football players play a game of softball. But last year was a great turnout, great game. I think it wasn't very high scoring until the end, and defense started trying to mount a comeback, but offense was able to come out with the dub.
How special is it though for you to see the fans that come out with the families who are here hours in advance of a softball game? It's gonna be kind of neat for you to see that.
Oh, it's amazing. I think this is. Wisconsin, is the only place that might have a turnout like this for a softball game in June with football players playing in it. And like you said, fans are lined up on the fence when we arrive a couple hours early to be able to get some autographs, take some pictures. So it's all about the love and support we have out here in Wisconsin from our fans who, love the Packers. So it's very cool. It's just a cool event to be able to interact with the fans and, be a little bit more lighthearted than I feel like training camp and game days are for us.
Right. Maybe talk about why this is special and kind of in terms of the money that's raised. You obviously working on your charity and kind of your foundation. Kind of why is this important, and then how is the money used?
Yeah, no, it's very important to be able to help Hands of Love Foundation, and also to be able to help Micah's foundation, Lionheart. So it's something that'll help keep us going and keep us being able to do some pretty cool events where we've been doing our cleat drive where we're about to go give away some cleats to some teams here in Appleton later today, to be able to help keep doing our youth camps that we do, and just really any other ventures that we want to focus on. And a big part of our foundation is being able to just partner with other foundations and be able to give back to them something that any foundation that might align with some of the values we support. So the money's going to go to some great causes and go a long way of helping people out.
You've obviously been working on the cleat program for a number of years. How much fun is that for you to go do? Kind of like you do this afternoon when you're going to surprise kids with those cleats. You've done it out in California. You've done it here. Kind of what is that like for you?
Yeah, no, that's been the coolest part is just being able to go to these youth teams, high school teams, and have a day where we get to interact with them and give them the whole team a pair of free cleats. Where it's something that we started to be able to just try and find a reason to keep kids in sports and not having the right equipment or cleats or brand new pairs of cleats be the reason why they might not want to go out there and play. So just find ways to try and keep kids involved and keep them loving the whatever sport they're playing. And I think there's so many great lessons for kids to be involved in sports, as far as taking instructions from coaches, learning lessons, being able to work together with teammates. And I think those are the things that will propel them forward in their careers, whether it's sports or, whatever ventures they go on later in life. But so many great values and lessons of just keeping kids on the right path, I think.
I remember you saying to me at one point that you were in their place at one point, and kind of how important it was for you to see athletes like that. I mean, does that mean something to you?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, every time I go and be around these kids, I see myself in those shoes of, back in my day, when I was in high school, when I was in middle school, I was at these camps. I was, around the NFL players that were from Bakersfield, California, and I was looking up to these guys and, how special it is for me to be in this position now and to be able to give back to the kids. And I mean, my whole goal with it is just to be a positive role model and help these kids, understand that I was in their shoes one day, and I didn't know that I would make it to the NFL and be in the position I'm in today. But, if they're able to stay and keep working hard and keep chasing their dreams, that, they can achieve those things too.
Adding this year, of course, we're adding the big name with Micah. We actually have a message from Micah to you.
Let's see. Let's go. Let's see it.
Let's go ahead and play it.
What's up, Green Bay fans? Micah Parsons here. I can't wait to see you guys June 5th. My foundation, Lionheart Foundation versus Jordan Love's team, Hands of Love, is competing one-on-one. And y'all know defense wins championships. Let's get it. It's going to be a fun day. Be there, and can't wait to see you guys soon.
Heard what he said. What do you think? He's saying somebody wins championships.
He said defense wins championships. That is definitely true on the football field. But, like I said, offense will be walking out with this very cool belt here. This is going to be the for the champion. And, I look forward to make sure Micah does not walk home with this. And
he can watch you walk home with it.
He'll watch me. He can look good in his turtleneck and watch me walk out with this bad boy. So we'll see. We'll keep this on the offense side, though.
I was going to say, this is our other new addition this year. The winner of this year, either you or Micah, will be leaving with this.
Not either. No, it'll be offense for sure.
We expect this all around the locker room all year, right?
Yeah. We'll host that bad boy up.
Day,
yep.
So, good game. Why would you encourage anybody to come out and watch this game?
Yeah, I think it's just fun. I think it's a great day for kids, for families to be able to come out and just spend the day watching us, having fun. I think there's great food. There's great vendors out there as well. And it's just a good family-friendly day. Watch the Packer players have fun, get some autographs signed, take some pictures. Just have a great day.
Great day. Well, we're going to go with that. We're going to open up for questions here, but obviously there are some tickets left. We've had a great rush. We've had a great run here with the announcement of Mike, and obviously with Jordan involved. I would encourage people to do really soon, to online and really get your tickets. Right?
Yep. Yeah. Go get the tickets now before they're gone.